Last night was perfect. Though I couldn't help lying there thinking about my parents before you stirred. I gave them the release they asked for, freed myself from Shar's grasp just as they wished for. But there's moments where I think I'd trade that to be able to see them again, talk to them again. There's so much only they could have told me. But that's all gone now. I've got to move on, find some place for myself. I was hoping you'd say that. Whatever lies ahead will be far less daunting if I have you. It could be just like old times. Well, hopefully not exactly like old times. I think I've had enough camping and mortal peril for one lifetime. Last night was an exception. I hope you understand that. The battle's won. Our journey is over. And I need to take my place at Lady Shar's side. How could I forget? A pleasant, vivid memory. But now I have to move on. All this has been to bring me to this point. And now I'm finally here. Thanks in no small part to you. Lady Shar's work is never ending. I've cleansed the ranks of her followers, leaving only the faithful, the worthy. Now is the time to spread her word. So many have suffered greatly in recent times, gripped by pain and loss. They will rush to the Dark Lady's embrace. Of course, things could have been different. But nothing says they would have been better. I fulfilled my destiny, just as Lady Shar wished me to. That's not to say that there aren't parts I wished were different. But I suppose that's how you know when you've done something of value. When you know what you sacrificed to achieve it. Perhaps you'll come to realize that in time. If you do, you know where the House of Grief is, and what lies beneath it. We all need to be unburdened, every now and again. Last night was an experience. But I don't think you've changed quite as much as some might think. I'd recognize that vigor anywhere. It sounds like the city's trying to get back on its feet already. Normal life is returning. Which means things are about to become decidedly more difficult for you. Perhaps you could wear a mask, say you're a leper, or have taken religious vows to conceal your face. No. And I wouldn't ask you to, in truth. You're living proof of the sacrifice you made. But I fear others may not see it that way. After what this city's been through, people will scarcely tolerate cuttlefish at the fishmonger's stall, never mind a full-blown Mind Flayer in their midst. Do you know what this means? You deserve to be vaunted, adored. Statues in your image should stand on every square. A whole generation of babies should be named in your honor. But it will not be so. All those people you saved, most of them will never know what you did. But you know. And so do I. I'll never forget. I need to get you out of here. It was difficult enough smuggling you in here covered in cloaks. It'll only get worse as normalcy returns. I can't. My parents... I need to be with them now. I'm sorry. That would call for an awful lot of discretion, you know. Enough to make even a former Sharan take pause. But, after all we've been through, I really should know better than to doubt you, shouldn't I? All right. Let's try. We've gotten this far after all. Just let me do the explaining to my parents. They've been through a lot. I'd rather they didn't die of shock. I think so. Yes. At least for now. If you wish, perhaps you can still come to see me now and again. I have a hidden place close to the cloister, where night orchids bloom. If you ever wish to see me, go there. May Lady Shar's darkness cloak you and shield you. You will find few friends in the light of day, but you can still count on me.